Hello, welcome to the last of Sunday's games now. After this, I'll probably ping around the league table on Twitter as well, and we can see where we would have been had there been football played over this weekend. So it's Livingston versus Hearts. Let's have a quick look at the team news then. So Livingston going with this fairly popular 4-4-1-1 formation. McCrory in goal. Taylor Sinclair, Guthrie, Brown and McMillan playing the back four. Sudar, Sibold, Bartley and Lawless in midfield, with Pittman in that central attacking midfield role and Dykes up front. Their opponents, Hearts, Pereira in goal. Hickey, Suter, Halkett and Smith playing in the back four. Walker, Irving, Sibic and Clare in midfield. Naismith in the central attacking midfield role as the captain, and Boyce up front. So it's an important game for both teams, as is obvious by Hearts being at the bottom of the table here. And Livingston, though, they're looking to hold on to their fifth place, with Hibs drawing yesterday. That makes it a little bit easier for them, and they'll want to also try and break down the gap between themselves and Aberdeen. Push on maybe for European football next season. So as you can see, they need a couple of wins, but Aberdeen having lost against Motherwell, that will give them the impetus to push on. So obviously that league table is not up to date with the league table through the games that we've been playing here. Livingston at home. It's a bit of a fortress in real life, at least, the Tony Macaroni Arena. The plastic pitch, and with Livingston's style of play, it does quite well. Here we go, Lawless on this right wing, plays it across. Sibold gets to it before Clare, and now Taylor Sinclair has a little bit of room here. Sudha could get the cross in here, and in fact he does, but it's well cleared. And Livingston have it again. Bartley plays through. Dykes, he's hit that really softly, and Pereira hasn't had any difficulty getting down to that. But again, the battle, this time going to Hearts, and now Clare has it on this right wing, and he's taking it past his man. Taylor Sinclair being well there, but the cross is poor. Under a bit of pressure now. Sudha takes it past his man. Halkett in the centre, and this is well worked. Taylor Sinclair has an opportunity, but he's hit it. A few guys in the centre maybe wanting the cross there, but he's taken the shot on, and it's just travelled wide. Didn't really even ripple the side net in there, so he's justifiably angry with himself. But it's all one-way traffic at the moment. Livingston doing really well. The first 10 minutes, it's all been them winning the battles in midfield. One chance Clare had on that right hand side, his cross was poor. Again, winning that battle in the air. Livingston. Sibold, it's blocked, but Bartley can get back for it. Plays it across. Guthrie now. Pittman's ball is poor. Clare gets to it. Now Naismith to Irving. Irving to Naismith. He's got options now. Plays it through to Clare. Clare finds Boyce this time, and that's a great ball. Smith has done the overlap, and he puts the ball back in, but it's cleared at the last minute. And Livingston now have a chance on the break. Bartley through Dykes. Dykes past the last man. He's maybe just hesitated a little bit there, and Hickey's come back, taken the ball off him. Sibic plays it up, and Hearts just controlling the pace a little bit now, slowing it down a little. Naismith. And again, Smith has made that run on that right wing. This time, though, the cross is blocked, and it goes behind for a Hearts corner. 17 minutes on the clock, and Hearts getting back into this game. They managed to control the pace a little bit now, slow it down, get some chances, get some passes together, and that's really important. So Irving with the corner, swings it in. Oh, it's gone up. Suter, I think, got there, but is that a penalty? It looks like it might be a penalty. The referee is coming over to have a word here. I'm not entirely sure what's occurring. Looks like we might be in the middle of a glitch here, but let's have a look what's happened here. So Guthrie's gone up. Has it hit his hand? No, it is going to be a penalty. Naismith to take. And he's skied it. Well, it's really when you need the look to fall your way, and Naismith has really not hit that well. He's hit it high. Oh, the Livingston support enjoyed that. It didn't seem to be a great deal in the challenge itself that led to the penalty, but wow, when you're bottom of the table, you really need the breaks to fall your way, and Naismith has failed to take advantage of that. So here we go. Suda now managed to take the ball off Civic, but Halkett gets there first. So Boyce plays a great ball through. Walker now, he's got some options. He plays it through to Boyce. He hits it, but it's not the best shot in the world. It's kind of half turning, and in the end it's just drifted wide. So 0-0 here still, 22 minutes. Hearts have definitely had the better of the second bit of play, but you tend to think nothing's ever go their way at the moment. Lawless now plays in Pittman. Pittman finds Bartley. Bartley's got space in the wing. Oh! Well, he's arrived at the back post there, and he's just slid in, and he's hit the post and gone wide. That looked for sure like it was going to be a goal, and now both sides have had clear-cut chances. But it remains 0-0. Definitely not a boring 0-0 so far though, and we can't really see it staying that way indefinitely. Brera plays it short to Halkett. Civic. Irving plays a long ball, but it's a little too long and Walker isn't able to get there, so Livingston will have a throw midway into their own half. Lawless puts it on to Brown. Bartley now, a bit of space to run to Pittman. His pass is cut out by Hickey. And finds Naismith. Naismith to Civic. Slow balled all the time, but it's been cut out by the midfield of Livingston. Oh, that's a poor pass, and Clare wins it back. Naismith gives the ball back to Clare. Now Boyce. Clare's made the run, but he hasn't seen it. And so Livingston now a chance on the break now. It's just slowing the pace of the game down a little bit. Bartley finds the pass though to Sadler Sinclair. Dykes has got so much space, it's got to be. It's the second time he's hit the post. The Livingston have hit the post, sorry. And that is a real let-off, because Dykes was on his own in the centre of the box there. That's defence just switched off, and Livingston maybe a little unlucky to not be two, at least, up at this point. But then also equally lucky that Naismith got his penalty, so a lot to unpack in this first half, even with only 37 minutes on the clock. Another long ball for Walker, finds itself out of touch this time, much further into the half. Bartley does well, turn his man. That pass wasn't great, but it looks like Lawless maybe get ahead, but he didn't. Civic, Irving, Naismith, it's well tackled, last ditch slide, and Bartley now again a great ball through. Lawless, if he's got the legs for it, could bring this out to the wing. He does, but the cross is pretty awful. And a real opportunity there, but just a little bit of hesitation perhaps, and it's still 0-0 here, and how that has happened is beyond me at the moment. Out to Smith on that right wing, and Clare picks it up. Smith to Naismith, back to Clare eventually, out this right wing. Naismith finds Boyce. Boyce can find Naismith again. Naismith does find Boyce, but it's a tight angle and he's just hooked it wide. And he's hit it first time, but it's so tight, he's going to have to do much better than that. And again, he's hit it kind of on the turn. So, 3 minutes in this first half. Livingston playing it out from the back a little bit gingerly, but seems effective so far. Well, that seems offside, and indeed it is. McMillan didn't time his run well, but you think maybe an opportunity to go more central there. We've got bodies over at any given time in the centre of the park that just not being utilised. 0-0 somehow. Oh, there we go. That's the first half done and dusted, but well, as I say, lots to unpack there. Lots of moments. 2 times Livingston have hit the post, and Hearts with a penalty that Naismith skied. So let's have a look at some of those highlights just now. 9 minutes in, Harrison Clare causing all kinds of problems, but should have cut it back with his teammates. In the end, he went for goal himself. That penalty, the keeper was well lost. Naismith won't be watching that replay back too many times, you wouldn't have thought, but then this. Boyce, a couple of chances and just hit it a bit hastily. And it maybe is a confidence thing with Hearts right now. They're this ball. Wow. That's the outside of the post, and that really could have gone anywhere. He's slid in, just not dealt with the pass at all. Apparently we're going to ignore the other post. Dykes has hit the post there. Half time 0-0. 4 shots each, 1 on target each. 51% to 49%. This is a very close game between these two sides. Let's see how the second half pans out. Pocket. Naismith. That's Clare. Civic. Oh, Boyce is on his own out there. Now Clare has got a real chance, but again, pass is found wanting. Brown. Bartley. So poor pass out to Lawless, but it finds him. And now a little 1-2, and he's got some space. And look at this, Pittman. Pittman's through and goal. And he does. He scores. Well, that was really lax defending from Hearts. And the second half has started perfectly for the home team here. Pittman played through on goal. After what looked like a poor pass to Lawless, it ended up giving him all kinds of space, and he's just not going to miss from there. Look at the angle. He just hammers it home. Brera given no chance, really. So what a start to the second half for Livingston. But Hearts really need to try and find some momentum now going forward, because this has really been the story of their season. They've started well so many games, and they've just struggled to get the momentum, especially after losing that penalty earlier, or missing the penalty earlier. It seems to have knocked all the wind out of their sails, and just trying to control the game now. Claire. Civic. The ball's poor, but Naismith does well. Battles hard, wins it back. Claire. Claire plays it to Naismith. Naismith to Civic. And it's lost. Now Bartley in midfield. He's taking his time a little bit, but he does well. Manages to get the pass off to Lawless, but Hickey does well and wins the ball back. Walker now. Can we set Irving? Hickey on the overlap. It's a little bit slow on that pass, and that's a terrible pass. Now Lawless with a chance to break it up. Bartley. Pittman's ball isn't a good one. It's well cut out, and so now Hearts have possession. It's all being played in the middle of the park just now, but Naismith does well, and Boyce, what a save! Well, that is a phenomenal bit of goalkeeping. He's hit it first time and well, and that is curling to the top corner, but fingertip save keeps Livingston ahead, and they make a substitution. Sibbald off for Lawson, and Dijaj on. I think for Boyce was that. Didn't catch it. Ooh, Bartley lucky to get away with that one. Ball comes up, and Lawless now plays it across to Suda. Smith well and truly beaten there. Now Suda has an opportunity. Plays it in. Dykes. Suda now with an opportunity to put it in the middle, and it is. Oh, that should have been a goal. Should have been two, but Lawless has powered it over. So Bartley and Civic are coming off just now for Livingston and Hearts. Jacobs on for Bartley and Bosnich on for Civic. Suda wins the battle in midfield, gets it back. The shot is pretty terrible as it dribbles out. So, final substitution, I think. Malanga on for Irving. Langa. There you go. Hickey. Langa. Naismith. Bosnich. To Naismith and back to Bosnich. Finds Boyce. Out to the wing where Dijaj puts it in. Oh, just in time defending there. It was it's a well worked move, and Boyce was looking for a goal there. Smith. Dijaj. Again, Boyce behind the defender. And so Livingston is looking for support just now. Lawless on this right wing. Finds McMillan back to Lawless. Lawless. Let's find Dykes. Dykes, his ball is poor. Suits as well. Read it well. And Smith as well to find Dijaj. He's getting some usage on that right wing now. Smith plays it back to Bosnich. Back to Smith. Back to Dijaj. The ball this time is poor, and Smith was offside in any case. He knows it. He knows it. Dennis Sinclair brings the ball down well for Pittman. Pittman plays it through for Suda, but that was offside too. Looked like a close one. Ooh. It's a very tight call. A very tight call indeed, but Sinclair was through on goal if that hadn't been given, so Hearts can count themselves lucky. Pittman played through to Dykes. Dykes finds Suda. Suda back to Dykes. Good defending in the end from Halkett to narrow down the options, and good goalkeeping from Pereira, but again it's just too easy for Livingston at the moment. Dykes again, it's on the outside of the box, but again Halkett primed and ready. Suta. Hickey out this left wing, switches the play to Smith. Smith does well to win the ball. Josh. Moves it through to Boyce. Boyce resets with Bozanic. Boyce again. Boyce crosses it in. Naismith. Naismith! What a save! But what an excellent bit of play from Naismith there to bring the ball down, take it past his man, use his good strength, but in the end it's a little bit too straight at the goalkeeper. McCrory. He's definitely kept Livingston in it just now. 1-0. 84 minutes on the clock. Here comes the corner. It's a free header, but it's not a good one. And Halkett, he's angry with himself, you can see it. He's just connected a little too well with the ball. Wanting to flick that on or maybe put it goalwards, but in the end it's just come off his head more than anything. So, 85 minutes and Livingston looking good for their 1-0 victory so far. Hearts though, they'll be desperate to get some points on the board, especially with the opportunity to go above Hamilton after Hamilton lost in their game. Naismith. Boyce's pass is poor, but it's well battled in the end by Livingston. Pittman does well, he keeps the ball. Pittman. It's a long ball, Lawless is going to struggle, and it goes out in the end for a goal kick. Anxious Hearts team here, just under a minute of normal time left. Pereira plays it short. Hickey now.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 3 minutes of added time.
To Hickey. Hickey finds Walker. Walker switches the play up. That's a grand ball, but it's well read. Now Livingston have the ball. Last minute of extra time being played. Jacobs. Daniel Sinclair finds himself a bit of space. He's going to no doubt try and cross it, but it goes out for a corner in the end of Dijaj. So this corner is going to be the last period of play just now. I think it's a foregone conclusion that Livingston are going to win this game, but let's see by how many. Balls it is one in, but it's punched clear. See who gets the second ball. And that's it. Referee seen enough. Livingston 1-0, adding to the insult to injury for this Hearts team that are deflated. But they could have done better. They really could have done. Some poor performance defensively by Hearts at the goal, and Naismith will definitely not be wanting to watch the highlights of that penalty, but in the end Hearts lucky not to have lost by more to a well-drilled Livingston attack who hit the post twice, unbelievably so. Thanks for watching.